Salutations, everyone. We are back with Crystalline episode whatever. And last episode, they stole our Pongo. How dare they? Zach and I awaken at the dawn. Dawn. This little leg. They dawn, and silently go about preparing for the day. On my screen, like this A here, ever so often at least looks like an O. Sometimes you gotta give it gotta make it look right. I don't know. As I grab a few items off my bed, like you look at the similarities between the A and the O. Don't judge me. Off my bed, I look over at Zach, who's fiddling with his gun. That guy sure gives his discharger a lot of attention. That's what she said. Morning. He glances up and nods.
I'm heading down. Meet me there when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Fuck me then. Sure. Zach shoulders his pack and leaves. It's probably the quietest morning I've had so far. It's a little strange. I pack up the last of my things and follow Zach downstairs, where I find him waiting alone. Where is Leanna and Amelia? He shrugs.
Still getting ready, I guess.
Okay. That's unusual. Leanna is generally... fuck. That's unusual. Leanna is generally the first one up. We wait a couple more minutes before the girls finally show up carrying the Pongo with them. Amelia smiles while the Pongo grins back. The two seem to be in a good mood. Leanna, on the other hand, looks exhausted. Morning, what were they doing last night? Gang's all here. Good morning. Yeah, smiles. Yeah, smiles.
Morning.
Pongo wobbles in Amelia's arm as she nods her greeting.
We should move on so we don't lose any daylight.
Cyclor looks over Amelia, who rummages through her bag. Eventually, she pulls out a map. I glance at the carefully detailed mountains and rivers. Suddenly, I'm missing my
We will
GPS.
proceed eastward through the forest adjacent to Bazada. From there, we will travel northbound towards the Sonoa Mountains.
Finger scroll across different locations.
Assuming there are no divergences in the course, we should arrive in Embermyst by midday. Any inquiries?
Amelia folds the map and glances at the rest of us. We all look at each other.
Then let us begin our journey.
See, at this point, I want to go home because it's like there's no Leanna, and how am I supposed to tap that ass in other dimensions, man? That's not fair. She leads the way out of the inn and through the streets of Bazada. Oh, I'm just gonna say Bazada. Fuck it. Even this early in the morning, the marketplace is still bustling with people. It's like the city that never sleeps. Carefully traveling the streets and alleys, the crowd begins to thin as we reach the city borders. Amelia consults her map and then continues out of the city. Without the high cover of the stalls, I blink at the clear blue sky in the distance, and I can see a dark leafy cover of trees. That must be where we're going. 1 second, just gonna double make sure I'm recording because I've done that mistake one too many times. We are good. Where are we going? Once we reach the forest, I'm surprised by how much shade the leaves provide. The branches are strong and the leaves are thick, exposing pockets of sunshine. Amelia keeps the map up in hand as there's no trails aside from a few other stragglers exploring the woods. I can hear the scare of woodland animals. With so much cover and so few people, this would be the perfect opportunity for a bandit ambush. Look towards Zach and Leanna, who both seem unconcerned. I suppose it wouldn't make sense for bandits to hide out in the forest, which is mostly devoid of people. We aren't carrying any cargo either, so there's even less reason to attack us. Deeper than we travel in the woods, the thicker the canopy of leaves become, nearly blocking out all the sunlight. All the other people have long gone. And even the rustle of bushes can become quiet. Pongo nestles even deeper into Amelia's arms. Leanna shivers and wraps her arms around herself in a hug. Weird shacking on her. You okay? She seems startled and drops her arms, trying to act normal.
I'm fine.
I know exactly what needs to happen. I kind of want to pick that one, but I actually don't want to piss her off. We're gonna do it anyway. Where I'm from a girl uses those two words together, it means she's not fine. Leanna blinks and then lets out a small laugh.
It's nothing really. It's just that the woods are getting darker and darker, and there's a lot more shadows.
See, my sarcastic ass works. Are you afraid of the dark? Yeah, shakes her head.
Nothing like that. But really, you don't have to be concerned. It's nothing.
I'm still not convinced, but I trust you. Okay. Damn it. The forest continues to black out, even more light. Soon it becomes so dark I can barely see what's in front of us.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Mia puts a torch out of her bag in response. She touches her fingers to the tip of the torch and her bracelet glows. Then the torch erupts into flames.
Indeed, there is no need for alarm. The darkness merely indicates we're about to enter the Forest of Sorrows.
Forest of Sorrows?
I'm surprised Leanna's outburst. Her face is deathly pale.
Do we have to go through here? There must be an alternate route.
Mia shakes her head.
Embermyst can only be accessed through these woods.
Leanna groans.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
So this is what was bothering her. What's up with the Forest of Sorrows? I mean, it sounds spooky enough, but is it really that bad?
It is rumored that those who venture into the Forest of Sorrows never come out.
They never come out? She nods.
The reason people are unable to escape is because they hear the voices of the loved ones they have lost. They fruitlessly search for their loved ones, losing their way, chasing the wailing of the spectrals.
No! Amelia, stop! We can travel through this stupid place if we have to, but no more of this story stuff that isn't true and can't be true, so it's not true.
Oh, she's gonna see her dead relatives and then she's gonna freak out, isn't she? Although Leanna tries to put up a brave front, her voice grows shriller the longer she talks. Right. Amelia nods.
And let us continue.
I turn to Zach. Do you think all that stuff about the Forest of Sorrows is
It
possible?
doesn't matter if I think it's possible, because it's the truth.
Zach! Stop!
So Leanna turns away. Zach cracks a fleeting smile before resuming his stony stare. The trees have now lost their cozy feeling completely, and look thick, old, and withered. The eerie silence is deafening, and each crunch of the leaves beneath our feet reminds me of the inevitability of death and decay. I keep seeing flashes of beady eyes peering amid the branches, and squawk of crows pierces the silence, making me jump. Instinctively, I pick up the pace, as does everyone else. The air grows increasingly agitated.
Are you sure we're going the right way? I swear that I've seen that.
A cold gust of wind extinguishes the torch. Leanna latches it to my arm and pulls it close to her chest. Motherfucker, stop messaging me, people. Wow! Trying to record weeb shit. Leanna latches onto my arm and pulls it close to her chest. Her eyes are squeezed shut, and she buries her face against me. The light returns as Amelia relights the torch. Leanna's peeps an eye open and glances down at my arm, and where it rests on her chest. Her cheeks burn as hot as the torch. She quickly drops my arm.
Sorry,
She trails off and her blush deepens. A bit of her nerves from the forest and awkwardness of grabbing makes her feel flustered. She might be more comfortable holding on to me, but that's an equally awkward suggestion. We are just gonna save. I'm not fucking this up. God, that's gonna be bad. This is not gonna work out. Close the distance between us. Yay! I think she's surprised she doesn't stop me. Instead, she busts again. Woo! Winning! Amelia watches us and cocks her head to
Are
the
you
side.
afraid?
Huh?
You're mimicking Leanna's instinctive reach for your arm. Does that mean you too are feeling afraid?
Nope, no, I'm not scared. Don't you doing? I think I'm just gonna say it's okay to feel, you know. It's okay to feel normal. It's okay and normal to feel uneasy at times. There's nothing wrong with that, especially in a place like this. Amelia nods.
Your rationale is valid.
Yeah, squeezes my arm a little tighter and smiles. Hey! Woo!
Thanks.
I know, with a warm smile. Anytime. God, I love this game! Boom! Zach waits impatiently a few paces ahead of us.
Can we move on?
Affirmative.
Damn it, Zach! We all hurry to catch up as Zach continues to the forest. Just because you ain't getting no arm doesn't mean you can cock block my arm action, boy. What the hell, man? Don't need this shit. Gang, bam. No wonder people get lost. This place feels like it's endless. Yeah, it tightens her grip on my arm whether there's a noise. A crow flies by and she hides her face on my shoulder. I can feel the warmth rush to my cheeks. I'm grateful for the darkness. This is so out of character for Leanna. I never would have guessed she gets so spooky by ghosts. Spooky. Gradually the darkness fades away and the trees are illuminated by an ethereal glow. As blue and green light chases away the shadows, my mood begins to lift. Trees look ancient but full of wisdom, secrets, and of bad omens. Pongo squirms wildly in Amelia's arm. He wriggles free and hops around the glee. As he hops, he opens his mouth wide but loses balance and blinks as he falls on his head. After a few more confused seconds, he shakes himself up and tries again. There must be a lot of magic in here.
We have made it through the Forest of Sorrows.
Leanna sighs in relief.
Finally.
She blushes as she lets go of me. Aw.
So embermyst is close.
The natural concentration of crystal energy would indicate we are on the correct path.
Ah, the crystals must be what the blue and green glow is from.
What do you mean, on the correct path? Haven't you traveled here before?
Mia shakes her head.
No, this is my first journey.
You mean you had us travel through the Forest of Sorrows without knowing for sure that it would lead us to Embermyst?
That is correct.
Mia gapes at Amelia.
Well, we did make it through. And if we do reach embermyst, then she would have delivered on her promise.
Zach nods at Amelia, who looks curiously at him. While deep in thought, it looks like she's reworking a previous analysis of him, and then she nods back. Mia opens her mouth to argue, but stops.
I suppose it doesn't matter now that we're almost there.
On that conclusion, let us continue.
Robot or girl, damn. We trail behind Amelia, the Pongo blissfully hopping along as she navigates us out of the rest of the forest. My message lies beyond the edge of the forest, and as soon as we approach the heavy gates of the city, we have two tan men with leather armor and carved wooden staves inlaid with rough crystals stand guard. Their staves are crossed, and the light seems to shimmer as it catches the negative space between the staves. Is that some kind of magic?
Please state your business.
As students from the Mage Academy, we seek an audience with Elder Isim.
They look over us and shift uncomfortably under their gaze. Their blank eyes seem to burrow deep into my soul. I close our eyes with red crystals inlaid in their stubs, and the translucent glimmers increase. For a few minutes, they reopen their eyes and remain silent. I glance at Leanna, who's back at me. I whisper, "Are they going to let us in?" She shakes her head uncertainly. Zach crosses his arm, but otherwise doesn't seem bothered by the situation. Amelia stands confidently and waits patiently. Guess things are according to our plan? Just when I can no longer bear the silence, a figure steps out from behind the gates. He's an old, squirrely man with a set of glasses and slipped down his hooked nose. He wears a faded and wrinkled open robe.
Elder Isim.
Yes? Who is it?
I am Amelia Estelle from the Mage Academy, and these are my associates.
The Mage Academy, you say?
Well, cranberries! He adjusts his glasses on his nose and peers at Amelia.
Yes.
One by one, he peers at the rest of us and barely glances at Zach, but looks at Leanna with interest and recognizes her guild emblem. While his gaze lingers at me, almost like he's trying to place me, but can't.
Well, come on in then. No point in standing around.
These dogs drive me nuts. Guess we're not gonna stop this. It's because someone's opening the door. Yay! I will pick this up recording later. It's a short one, but I'll talk to you guys later.